Nestled within a dense ancient forest lies the secluded village of Amaka. Here stories of the ancestral spirits are passed down through generations. On nights when the moon is full, villagers say the spirits walk the earth, guiding the ancient laws and watching over the village. These spirits are both feared and revered, known to protect the good and punish those who defy tradition. Amaka, a young woman of fierce independence, has always struggled against the constraints of her village customs. Despite her family's warnings, she finds herself drawn to the mysteries beyond the village borders, to the stories of old and the forbidden places that others avoid. Amaka's curiosity led her to Chidi, a hunter from a neighboring village. They share a love so deep and pure that it feels destined, yet it is forbidden by the ancient laws due to their rival lineages. See, the two meet in secret, stealing moments together by the light of the moon, near a river where no one dared to go. The river is said to be the dwelling place of Uju, the spirit of a young maiden who was betrayed by her lover long ago. Uju's spirit, they say, lingers in the waters, bound by sorrow and vengeance, punishing those who betrayed the village laws. But Amaka and Chidi believe their love is worth the risk, dismissing the village superstitions as tales meant to scare children. Unbeknownst to them, their secret has already drawn the attention of Nneka, Amaka's widowed aunt. Nneka is a bitter woman, consumed by old grudges and dark ambitions. Long ago, she was slighted by Amaka's family, and her heart has grown cold with resentment. Over the years, she has dabbled in forbidden practices, studying the old magic and crafting charms that draw upon the spirits. When she discovers Amaka's forbidden love, Nneka sees an opportunity for vengeance. She decides to invoke Uju's spirit to curse Amaka and Chidi's union, hoping to destroy them both and bring shame to her family. As the night of the full moon approaches, Nneka performs a ritual calling upon Uju and binding the spirits to an oath of vengeance. In her darkened hut, lit only by a dim glow of a small fire, Nneka whispers her incantations, stirring the anger of the spirits who had long slumbered. The shadow in her heart twists and turns as Uju's spirit awakens, her sorrow and rage bound to Nneka's will. That same night, Amaka and Chidi met by the river, ready to abandon the village and the loop. They were unaware of the danger that now surrounds them, feeling only the thrill of their escape. But as they make their vows under the silver moonlight, a cold mist rises from the water and a chill creeps into the air. From the depths of the river, Uju's spirit emerges, a spectral figure with hollow eyes and a voice that echoes with sorrow and anger. She speaks to Amaka, calling her a traitor to the village and a betrayer of her blood. Amaka trembles, but she does not run. She faces Uju, feeling both fear and empathy. In that moment, she realizes that Uju's story mirrors her own. A young woman who had once dared to love, only to be abandoned and bound to an eternity of suffering. Moved by Uju's pain, Amaka speaks to the spirits, pleading with her to find peace and release them from her wrath. But Uju, bound by the blood oath that Nneka has invoked, cannot simply let go. She demands a test of loyalty to the village and ancient customs. If Amaka fails, her spirit too will be bound to the river, lost in sorrow forever. Chidi stands by Amaka's side, but Uju turns her gaze upon him, reminding him that his very presence on the sacred ground is a transgression. She gives him a choice: leave Amaka forever or face a curse that will bind him to the land as a wandering spirit. Chidi, refusing to abandon Amaka, chooses to face the curse, and Uju's anger swells, stirring the waters into a furious storm. As dawn nears, Amaka realizes that there is only one way to break the curse. She confronts her family's dark legacy and brings Nneka's treachery to light. She promises Uju that if allowed to live, she will atone for her family's sins and honor Uju's story so that it may not be forgotten. Moved by Amaka's sincerity, Uju grants her this one chance, but warns that if she fails, her spirit will join the cursed. With Uju's curse lifted, Amaka and Chidi return to the village, where Amaka bravely confronts Nneka. In the light of day, Nneka's bitter secrets are exposed, and the villagers shocked by her betrayal